What's up, everybody? Welcome to a members portion of our stream. So welcome everyone. Hopefully we have some people on. So we'll start off with a little bit of a member stream right now. Since last night was kind of dead, I figured I'd be live for like an hour. So first couple of minutes we're gonna be on by ourselves discussing stuff. Looks like we have our first train that's about to cross in front of the Mighty Rafi sign. Hey Tim, how are you, buddy? So we're gonna actually watch a train as it crosses over, and then we will see what kind of action we get today, since last night it was kind of like So figured I'd do a members thing, since it's always fun to reward you guys for being members. We're gonna do some new things coming up with the stream. I think I'm gonna transition to more of a different format, especially with summer coming up. We have American 1885 coming from Dallas Fort Worth. So yeah, eventually we are going to cut back on the streaming, because I don't want to die during the summer, to be honest. Maybe once a week I'll be back. It's a warm day today, guys. It's like in the hundreds. So you may see some crazy takeoffs and landings, or landings primarily. And our international area is kind of busy right now, so whew, it's warm today, man. I'm not sure what we are going to be getting coming in. For some weird reason, my flight radar or flight aware is not working. Hey Todd. Figured we'd do a little bit of a member stream right now, since you guys deserve it for supporting the channel, and I appreciate you guys for doing so. So we're actually going to watch a Delta A321 taxi. Nice. What'd you do in New York? Do anything fun, man? That's awesome. That's cool. New York, last time I went to New York was right before the pandemic, and it was pretty nice, but I've heard from a lot of people it's changed quite a bit. So kind of, in a sense, it's a shame. Alrighty, here we go. We have a little United Evo Blue coming through. Yeah, last night it was pretty dead on the stream, to be honest, guys. It was just not much happened, to be honest. And people always like mention like, hey, nothing's going on. Like, yeah, dude, I know, I can tell nothing is going on. Like, you don't have to remind me. It's one thing with people, man. A bit windy today, so honestly it feels like it's been getting a lot windier here in Phoenix. It never used to be this bad, but I feel like the climate is definitely changing. As much as people don't want to admit it, they should admit it. And God willing, we might actually get these large 767s coming in. Hopefully they come in the next like few. What is Colson Aviation? What is that? Oh, it's a rural fire service that's about to land in Mesa Gateway. And apparently everything is going up north, but this Delta A321 is going on runway 26. And it is departing for Atlanta, Delta 461, going to Atlanta. Honestly, yeah, I would love an early monsoon, Trevor. So, alright guys, so one segment I'm thinking of starting to do, instead of the lives, we're going to start a segment called Plane Talk, where I'm going to basically interview like one of the local spotters. We will share some of their favorite images and talk about aviation. And it may be like a 30-minute, 40-minute show that we'll do together. Maybe something more different. Hey Linda, welcome to all of our members. Always a pleasure to have you guys on these streams that we're going to be doing for our members. And eventually, if you guys feel like we should open them up to the others, you let me know. And they're departing to Atlanta. So I had this colon cleanse drink this morning. Jesus, man, I have like been terrified of leaving my living room. Yeah, we're gonna do something different. Like, I was talking to Trevor last night. A lot of people don't realize that how spread out Sky Harbor is. And when people say, turn back and look at the other plane, like, they don't realize that this garage is almost like 300 or 400 yards. So it's almost impossible for me to get everything to the other side, man. So, I don't know. People understand the logistics behind doing these live streams. And looks like up next, we do have American Airline 2279 coming in. How's everyone's day going? You guys having a good Sunday so far? Anybody do anything fun? Also, feel free to ask me any questions you would like. I have kind of been ignoring my Instagram, to be honest. Alright, dude, I feel like this thing is not leveled. There we go, level horizon. Honestly, I thought last night it was pretty cool when I was able to zoom in on one of those engines and it was glowing red. That would be an epic photo. I think I'm going to come back one of these nights with my low light camera and capture that photo. Nice, Tom. How did they do? Alrighty, friends, let's go catch a plane landing. So last time I photographed a sporting event, I actually saw two parents actually get into a fight, which is kind of a shame, man. Like, you're hurting your kids, you're scarring them by doing that. People are jerks. Hey man, that's a thing. If they lost by one, it's a good thing. So colon cleanse, try eating a big bowl of cherries at night and then eating a hash brown Denny's. Yeah, you did not have a good time, Todd. Yeah, when I was at the airport on Friday night watching my sister's plane, I thought it was going to land into Thailand, but it was. Well, I think a lot of the big planes that we were waiting for are going south, which sucks. The plane that we're looking at is American 994. They're actually taxiing it. It's going to be flying to Chicago shortly. So it's actually awaiting a gate. And then these amazing people down there, they work really, really hard and diligently. It's a very hot day and they're down there, so be nice to them when you see them. Airplane spotting. Todd, I guess one of the skid plates or something went wrong with that. Trevor knows more about it, but it was crazy. It shut down the runway for a good like 20-30 minutes. So that was actually pretty intense. And right now we have a parade of planes. So we're gonna catch our Horizon Air Embraer, followed by a Southwest Airlines 737. So since you guys are paying members of the channel, like what would you like me to do on the channel to improve it? What do you think we could do better? I will listen to you guys very carefully, because I value your opinions. I know other people say bring bigger planes, but dude, that's out of my realm. Like, I can't sign contracts for the airport. That's what people don't realize. I wish we had bigger planes, but realistic. You know what sucks? I really cannot check the messages that I get on this little tablet, and it's a shame because I wish I could see what you guys wrote. I said realistic. I'm not going to be traveling since this doesn't make me as much money, to be honest. Maybe I'll go to LAX. But honestly, like, I'm actually going to be making shirts. You guys as members are going to actually be getting them at the base level. So as members, you'll be getting them for basically what I pay for, maybe like a 5% markup. But trust me, you guys will have first dibs on the shirts. They'll be good. And honestly, I appreciate you guys for donating whatever opportunity you get. Think of it this way, like every time I come to Sky Harbor, a lot of people don't realize it, but Jesus Christ, is that a fire? Whoa! Dudes, I think there's actually a fire going on by one of the areas. Look at this. So that explains the aviation services. I don't know, can you guys see the smoke? Yep, there's a fire by the Beeline Highway. Wow, look at that. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but by Tovelray Castle, there's actually smoke rising, which means there's a wildfire going on over there. It's going to be a bad season. We've had a lot of rain, and it's actually... Yeah, we'll make some shirts. We'll make something cool. Maybe my logo, or I'm going to actually talk to my designer today. We're going to set it up, so... I don't know. Let's see what else we have coming in. And our next plane that's going to be coming in is Contour Aviation's Embraer 140. It's coming in from Page. And up above we have American Airlines coming in from Vegas. It sucks. Usually I can catch them in the sky and I can zoom into you guys. But kind of hard getting them right now, to be honest. And let's look at some of the ground crew working while we wait for these. The shirts are going to be red in honor of Red Shirt Guy. Well, I've had like a shirt idea. I would probably pop like an MD-11 on the shirt, something along the lines of this. Here, you'll see it better when I do this. But this is one of the designs that I've made, but I just don't want to get sued by McDonnell Douglas like Plane Pins did. Most likely. I probably shouldn't say that. But that would kind of be one of the designs. I don't know if you guys have heard about Plane Pins. They used to make like logos and stuff, or shirts. Not shirts, like stickers. But they disappeared, so I'm assuming something happened with copyright. As you wouldn't just disappear your business just like that. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Maybe like a business dispute. I really like their products, to be honest. They're always nice to me. Alright friends, we do have our Contour Airlines coming in. Boeing exists and they will come after me hard. Like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse, if you name your dog Mickey, they'll be like, you're gonna be sued. I don't know if you guys followed the news in Arizona, but a few weeks ago, actually a couple of days ago, there was actually a very bad fire that happened in Page, Arizona. A bunch of houseboats burned, which is unfortunate because that is a very popular activity to do up in Page, rent houseboats. And that lake actually has recovered quite a bit from a drought. I think it's like at 40% full, it used to be 20%. But the fire was so bad that there was a volunteer firefighter. He ran and started untying boats, trying to save as many as he could. It was pretty crazy. You can look it up on Google if you guys don't live in Arizona. So I say in about 10 minutes, do we open it up to everybody else, or do we end this chat and then we start a new stream with everybody else on there? I think up next we have American Airlines 2760 coming in from Vegas. And then after that we will get Alaska Airlines 744 coming in from Seattle. It's a 737 MAX 9. But down below we can watch the ground crew load up a CRJ. Yeah, I guess fiberglass burns really rough. So, wow, that guy just dropped the bag. Fiberglass burns really hot. So it just looked like it overtook everything. Within a few minutes, everything was on fire. Let's do like 5 more minutes and then we'll open it up to everybody. So feel free to ask whatever questions you want regarding Phoenix. If you guys are coming up here, I'll answer as much as I can that I know. Let's see, will he gently place it or slam it? Not bad. Yep, all of them are landing south, man. I was kind of pissed off. I was hoping one of them would at least come this way. All right, we have our flight from Vegas coming in. So let's go take a look at it. So, what do you guys think in the future? Oh man, in the future, would you like me to start like each stream kind of as a member only thing, so you guys can actually tune in the beginning and we can just do a Q&A? Or what I can always do is at the end of every stream, I can just open up a members only stream at the end of it, maybe extended by 30 minutes. What do you guys think of that? When am I going to do a live stream from Bentonville? Never. I cannot believe I learned about that place by looking at a plane. So that is what Todd is asking. That's in Arkansas, and I will never visit Arkansas because I think that name is a jerk-face name. Arkansas. All right, my friends, we do have our Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9 coming in. The plane is brand new in July 2020. Thanks, Tom. I really appreciate you, man. It's kind of crazy to think when I started this stream, I didn't think it was going to take off, and then I met Kate, I met a bunch of people, and I've actually gotten some messages from people telling me like that they're dealing with a rough time, and then they found the stream, and you guys as a community have helped them. So it's kind of the reason I keep it going, because if it's something somebody enjoys, that's why he did the meetups. Honestly, I think it's better when we meet face to face versus the internet, because then you can see that we may be different, but we all share one common thing, which is the love for aviation, and that is the most important thing about it. During the holidays or coming up soon, just give me some time. Give me some time and I'm going to create some stuff like some fillers where I can actually pop up some titles and stuff for you guys. So if you want to wish a happy birthday or something, we can pop it on there. So we're going to do like a membership board or channel board. You guys can share stuff on there. We already have a Kansas. Why do we need an assault Kansas? Also, today is actually the anniversary of the Killdozer. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but the Killdozer was when a guy made a bulldozer into like a tank and he destroyed a city council's business. It's kind of a sad story. I don't know why I just shared that. It just made no sense to me. All right, friends, up next is United Airlines 2249. And Jesus Christ, let's double check something. Oh, okay, good. I forgot I haven't charged my thing in like a few months, or actually a few days. We have our United Airlines 2249 coming in from Denver. I could turn the stickers I made for The emojis I made for the channel, I can turn them into stickers for members. Like the poop truck sticker. I don't think a lot of people would get our sense of humor. I've actually gotten messages from people that work the poop truck, and they think it's hilarious that we think it's amazing. One person said, we find it hilarious how obsessed everybody is about the lavatory truck. So that's, honestly, that's how we are, man. This stream is a bunch of goofy people, but we're all good people. Okay, stream is going to be opening up to people in about a couple of minutes. And then I'll be on for like another half an hour after that. We have American Eagle 4986 coming in from Redmond. So let's go take a look at the American Eagle coming in from Redmond. So did anybody have the news about the plane that crashed in Washington? Like, I guess like a Cessna Citation crashed into the side of a hill. Like anything, the news is making it out to be this crazy thing, but it's probably something ridiculous and unfortunate. Alright friends, we are opening up this chat. Alrighty, we are open to everybody, so it went from members to everyone. We're watching this ground crew open up the doors of a 737. And now we're going to be watching a Southwest Airlines 737 coming in from Omaha. Hey Becky. So coming in from Omaha, it's a 737-700 series. It's 18 years old. Go take a look at that. Well, thank you members for joining us earlier. I really appreciate you guys for keeping this show going. I will be going to San Diego in about a week, so I'm kind of excited for that. For work and for leisure. So I'm excited. I may do like a little video there. Primarily, I just want to go swimming. That's why I'm going. Great touchdown. Hey, Chris. Alright, what is going on with a tripod? Why is it being a jerk face? And why is my horizon always messed up? I think it's my tripod head. I'll let you know. I know I'm flying Southwest and I'll be landing at like 12 something. I'm planning on maybe doing some spotting when I'm there. Like right before I fly out on Saturday, I'll probably hang out for like an hour. Honestly, I like giving you guys perks, but I have a level on the tripod, but honestly, I think what ended up going wrong with it is the potato cam was purchased used, so it's all dropped. Oh, it happens. Every now and then it will happen. So up next we have American Airlines 3176 coming in from Flagstaff. Yeah, I'll let you know what flight I'm going to be on, Ross. Just keep an eye out on the community thing. How friendly is San Diego to spotters? It's going to be on Wednesday. I'll tell you the exact flight number. All right, let's take a look at our flight from Flagstaff. It's coming in. Maybe I'll show you guys the inside of the airport. I'll show you some cool options at Sky Harbor. Similar to the video I did for Pima Air in Space, I'll do something like that for you guys to see. But for the most time, I'll probably just enjoy the vacation. I already spend way too much time working. I'm gonna go swimming. So it's going to be June 14th, and it's going to be flight 2784. I will depart Phoenix at 11:05, and I will land in San Diego at 12:15. Pretty cool. And then I'm flying out with American Airlines on Saturday. I got a really cheap rates with both airlines, man. So that's one thing I'm excited about. And up next we have Southwest 3849 coming in from Denver. What does Lufthansa fly over there? And then, like I said, one of my other trips I'm planning is I want to do a spotting trip in LA. So maybe 2 weeks after that, I will plan like a Thursday, fly out, and then do a show on a Friday, and then fly out Friday night. And when I do it, I'm honestly thinking of just setting up at the In-N-Out and just filming planes like coming in at the In-N-Out. No movement, I'll just chill. I'll have a burger and watch planes, and that's it. Hey Ken. Welcome to the last portion of our stream. And looks like up next we're going to be getting a 737 MAX coming from Midway. And wow, the tankers are arriving to fight that fire. So if you live in Mesa, you can catch some of these big tankers coming in. I believe there is a DC-10 tanker going over to fight. The big fire by Fountain Hills. Maybe we can catch the DC-10 over there. Man, I should have gone to Fountain Hills. I could have gotten some cool photos. Anyways, like I said, we had a lot of rain this fall, or this winter, and as a result, I think we're gonna have a terrible fire season. And I called it. I knew that that place would be burning very, very quickly. And you know it's bad when they're actually calling in the big boys up there. So let's see how high he is. Maybe I can track him in the distance. He's at 4,000 feet, so let's take a look. So keep an eye out on the horizon. We might be able to catch a DC-10 firefighting craft. Probably because of the heat. It happens. Phoenix is notorious for having terrible, terrible internet here. Anybody that's ever spotted here will straight out tell you, or that has stream spotted here will tell you our internet is not the best. And up next we have our Southwest 1143. We should get Delta 1135 coming in from Detroit. Maybe Cape worked on it. Golden. All right, let's see. Did this bad boy restart? Yes, it did. So, alrighty, we do have our hotspot being cooled off in the car. Apparently I got a message on the hotspot that says, device too hot, shutting down. Okay, thanks hotspot. We know it's hot in Arizona. So. Yeah, I've seen some shots in San Diego. They look looks pretty impressive, man. Apologies about the issues we're experiencing. It is hot here, and for some weird reason, everything is overheating. Alright dudes, apologize. Our hotspot overheated. So hence why I went silent. I have the AC blaring in there and hopefully it cools off everything. It all started because of the fire. I pointed to the fire and then everything went hot. So I think it's time to bring back those ice packs I used to use. Dang, that MD is or the DC is flying at 3,000 feet to fight that fire. That is crazy. But you guys can actually see the smoke. I don't know if you can see the smoke that's emerging from it, but yeah, we have a fire, ladies and gentlemen. And if anything, I think I'll probably be getting off in a few minutes because, you know, when the internet doesn't work, the stream doesn't work. Kind of funny how I have this thing set up. It's working pretty ghetto right now, so apparently yesterday was emergency and today is the fire that's causing slowdowns here in the valley. And it looks like my little ice pack is going to have to come back and we'll be good. So funny, the beginning of the stream worked perfectly. Now it's like all heck has broken loose. let's see if this thing will continue. So apparently my hotspot decided to die. Welcome back, everybody. We had an issue with the hotspot overheating. That kind of sucked, to be honest. So whenever I do get quiet, that means something is going on with the stream. So you guys should understand. I just keep looking at that fire. That is crazy. So up next we will have Maryland 1 coming in. So we're going to have Southwest 3562, the Maryland 1 livery coming in. It's hot. So let's get Maryland 1, and I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm having issues with the stream. So like I said earlier with the member only stream, we will actually just be doing, we'll be doing streams once a week moving forward for the summer, because I don't want to die and kill my funding for other stuff. But from the looks of it, I think Maryland 1 might be going south. Anyways, guys, we're calling it a day. Hey, Rainbow Goddess. So tune in. I think our next stream is probably going to be on Friday. So just want to keep you guys in the loop what's going on with the streams. And this sucks. I hate when the stuff overheats or something goes terribly wrong. Let's see how much longer we can keep. I want to catch at least one more plane coming in. It's just unfortunate, man. I've never seen that error message appear, which means something overheated terribly. And then nothing is coming in right now, which is crazy. So let's take a look. We should be getting either... We have Speedbird arriving in about 26 minutes. So let's wait for Speedbird. That will be our last plane. But you can see all of the Southwest flight is going over there. But yeah, we've had some issues. Our equipment has overheated, which isn't good. I called it. I said Saguaro Lake was going to be on fire because of all this stuff, and sadly it's happening. A lot of idiots over there. So not much going on right now, so well, the NBA Finals have kicked off, so let's take a look at the score. Miami is up 10-2. Jesus, nothing is coming in. What is going on at Sky Harbor nowadays? We had more action on the early portion of the stream than we did now. We do have a Boeing 767. Chances are, apparently everything is going south. I am so confused that everything is going south. I don't understand the whole betting aspects of sports. I know it makes people a lot of money though. That's one thing I've realized. Yep, everything is going south. Really? Come on, man. And we do have some pushback action happening right now. Thanks, Michael. I enjoyed it, honestly. It was fun. It was fun making it. So if you guys are bored, since nothing is going on, feel free to watch one of my latest videos I shared. I think today I gotta make sure all my stuff that I have in the car is taken out because it's gonna blow up with the heat. So if you guys want to watch a fun video, this is the video of the Pima Air and Space Museum. I'll pin it up there so you guys can see it. You'll get to see some of the fun stuff I do outside of plane spotting, and it always involves a plane. And then we are awaiting arrival of another Southwest 737, and then we will have our big Speedbird coming in. So up next on arrival is Southwest 2419 coming from Salt Lake City. Okay, I had to go take my hotspot to cool off in the car. It was flashing the message of death, which means it was overheating. But now my car running is causing exhaust to overheat me. So it's a lose-lose situation for me. Nice. Tell them to go up to Mount Lemmon. Mount Lemmon is really nice. If you do go to that museum, I advise go in the fall, man, because it was hot. Or go early in the morning. So Southwest 2419 coming in from Salt Lake City, and in about 15 minutes, we have the One World livery 777 coming in. Yeah, I ended up actually getting a really cold Powerade over there, and I chugged that bad boy, and then I was golden for a while. Alrighty, pushback action while we wait for the Southwest to pop up on the horizon. At least show you something interesting instead of me just randomly ranting. Denver is shooting 38%. Jesus, that is terrible. That's what I do, man, for a living. I make little videos like that. Alrighty, here we go. I think it's like 20 something to 12. So once we get the British Airways flight, I will call it a show, ladies and gentlemen. I want to at least get one big plane coming in. Nice, man. I've never been to Salt Lake City. All I know is the Salt Lake is actually drying up. And they're trying everything to do to save it. And it wouldn't be a Slaven show without a random fire popping up. I wonder what it is now. That's cool. Keeps the tradition of this channel having the most random stuff happen while I live stream. And up next we have Southwest 2958 coming in from Houston. Let's go take a look at our flight from Houston. I'll be honest, I'm excited to drink a cold Powerade on my way home. Denver's in trouble, man. Hopefully they can figure this out. And our next plane is the Speedbird. And then after that, we will call it a day, ladies and gents. Remember, smash that like button. It does help my channel quite a bit. I know it's nothing special today. Like usually we have better airplanes here, but today is a Sunday and it's kind of a slower day for Sky Harbor International. 737, most produced aircraft, second to the DC-3. Honestly, it's been around for such a long time. If you think about it, it's a very old design. Boeing does say the 737 MAX 10 will be the last rendition of it, but I doubt it. I doubt that it's going to be their last one. I think they're going to do another one. The Max Pro, whatever they're going to call it. Think about it, it's an older design from the 60s. You would think they would create something along the lines of, like, as crazy as it sounds, the Airbus A220. I think that plane looks actually pretty magnificent for its size. And it's actually going to be a big, it's going to be a big issue for them down the road. Alright friends, we do have our 777 One World livery coming up in about 6 minutes. See ya, Michael. We'll catch that 777 and then so the problem in Arizona, it gets hot very quickly in the summer, and then eventually your car will feel like when you open up an oven to look for cookies, but there's no cookies and there's just heat. It's very badly warmed up in there. Alright, I can't even see this plane on the horizon yet. Okay, he is rounding up the curve. Be able to see him in about a minute, but you can see all of our gates are empty. This is from what I understand, the airlines are operating at a reduced schedule here in Phoenix because of the heat. So typically during the winter, you guys have been on the streams, this is usually pretty freaking full, and now it's nothing. One plane is being attended to. So yep, that's what happened, honestly, because once they announced the Neo, I think American Airlines was the first customer to say, oh yeah, Boeing is making something different. So then they scrambled to make the plane and re-engined it, put gigantic engines on it and stretched it out. But I would love to see their new rendition of the plane be a totally more sleek, modern design, like maybe amongst the lines of the Dreamliner. Make something along the lines of, like, let's say a 757 and 737, but smaller versions of it. That would be amazing. Will we see it? Probably not. All right, where are you, 777? So welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. Trust me, this stream is usually more pop-in now. But apparently I have picked the worst possible time to do streaming right now since there's nothing going in. Honestly, those regional jets have kind of taken over if you think about it. Can you guys remember, like, in the 80s and even the 90s, they used to actually operate domestic routes using a DC-10, and in some instances the 747 was used for it. And now everything has kind of gone down to the smaller amounts. And in a way, air travel has not become that exclusive anymore. Back when it was more exclusive, you actually had nicer customer service and nicer range of people. Now it's all sorts of individuals travel and we'll see what they end up doing with it. Yep, the 777 is in the next lineup. It's interesting, man. Aviation used to be more innovative, I think. Now everything is kind of like, since the old birth of ETOPS, everything's become like two-engine planes. So it's kind of like meh. It's kind of boring, but at the same time, it's technology. Planes are becoming more fuel efficient. If you think about it, companies are trying to save money. I think the one place they shouldn't be saving money is paying their people. If you pay your people more money, you're going to get happier workers and better workers. That's my opinion. As a small business owner, I have a group of people that I trust and I work, and I make sure they're always compensated for their time, which means they do a better job for me. If you treat your employees or people you work for, that you hire with respect, they're going to basically return the favor. Alrighty, let's see if we can see that 777, the One World livery. I am stuck next to a pillar, so I'm trying my best to not have it focus on the pillar. So we're going to wait like a minute until it actually passes closer to the center of the screen. And now we can actually start zooming in, because then my focus isn't going to go crazy. Or is it? And here comes our big boy coming in from London. Just want to remind you guys, be good people. Tell your loved ones you love them. Never go to bed angry, because you never know when it's going to be the last time. If your parents call, even though if they may be annoying, pick it up. Your parents love you, and just give them a call. You'll miss being able to hear their voice one day. And we have our 777 coming in from London. Kind of a windy landing. Chunky boy landing. So I always try and remind you guys, there's just, be good people. We have enough jerks in the world. Just be a good person, and saying good morning to people can mean a big difference. And there's our One World livery landing. That is one of our bigger planes here. During the winter, Sky Harbor does get some larger planes. We'll get like 787s. We'll get 787s. We will get A350s. But right now, the 777 from London, the British Airways, the American, and we get Condor Air like 4 times a week, which is operated by 767. And let's catch this United Airlines coming in. And then after that, we will call it a day, my friends. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to reevaluate the streams moving forward, try and figure out what is the best option for me, because coming out here every day is costing me a lot of money. So maybe once a week we'll do like a longer stream, like 2 or 3 hours. Nice, man. The 757 is a beautiful plane. It's a lot of pilots love flying it, so experience those planes, because you never know when it's going to be the last time before they retire them. And if you look at the pinned comments, you guys can watch a video we produced for when we went down to Pinell County, and then we went to Pima Air and Space Museum. Mount Lemmon was actually beautiful. If you think about it, Mount Lemmon, it could be 100 degrees in Phoenix, but on top of that mountain, it's 70 degrees year round. It was beautiful. There was a little town called Winter Haven. It felt like out of a picture book. It was very scenic and very beautiful. Like I didn't anticipate that thing to be there. We have American Airlines 1639 coming from Philadelphia, and then we will get American 3029 coming from St. George, Utah. Might as well give you 5 or 6 planes in a row before. And this is a Neo. You can tell by the size of the engines. I hear these planes are very comfortable to fly and very quiet. I think I'm flying in an A320. I think will probably be old and dated. And here's our 777. All right, friends. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Have a good rest of the week. And I will see you on the next live. So with that, Slavin out.